Hey again, everybody, and Merry Christmas. So, today I want to talk about opening your heart and kind of in the spirit of today and the season of, kind of having gratitude for the people that we have opened our heart to and uh, people that have opened their hearts to us. And I wanted to speak about this because not only did I want to use a quote from Haruki Murakami, which was what happens when people open their hearts, they get better. And but I wanted to talk about this because I have a fantastic opportunity to be able to go on a trip with my girlfriend for Christmas. While you guys are hearing this, I will be on that trip with her, and I am going to be able to meet a lot of her extended family that I haven't met yet. And of course, I've already met most of her family, but they've all been very, very good to me, and it's been a just complete outpouring of love from them. And it just had me thinking about how when I meet new people, and especially when it's kind of scary meeting those new people. I mean, especially meeting her father and her immediate family is very nerve-wracking, and we're all very good friends now, and but how much more comfortable it was when we were at that point where it's very easy to kind of open our hearts to each other, and just kind of in a general sense with friends and with family, of when we're able to really do that, and that it is a very special thing and a very important thing that I think is kind of hard to do, and it isn't something that we always are quick to do in circumstances where maybe we should be. And I say that because I feel like in the modern day and in the modern landscape of especially people that are around my age, there's not a lot of trust. And at least I feel that on my side of things. Of course, I trust everybody that I'm close with and that I love, but it's really special when you find somebody that you can fully trust and that you fully open your heart to, and that you're actually vulnerable with on a much deeper level than kind of you are with, maybe casual friends or things like that. And how important it is for us to be looking for those things, because it really is something that I don't think happens a whole lot nowadays. And I say nowadays as if it's been easy before, and it really hasn't. But I think with social media and how much we are always kind of trying to impress each other really for no reason, and how fake things can feel online, that it's easy to assume that that's how it's going to be in person, and that every person that you see in person is going to act and behave like they do online. But the truth is that the people's online personality is nothing like they usually are in person. I mean, people are a lot more mean online because they can hide behind that screen. And there was a trend like last year that I had thought about recently, just because it's kind of one of those things. It's kind of like you can't look away from it. It's where it's very negative and bad, and it just kind of makes you angry. It's kind of like politics when you are just thinking about that, and it makes you angry, and you're kind of wasting your energy on that. But it was this trend where it was the swap phones trend, and people would go around doing that, and you would watch people's relationships crumble. And seeing those makes you think that that's going to happen to you, and that this is a common thing. And so it makes it difficult that when you go out into the real world, and maybe you have a real opportunity to open your heart to somebody, that you kind of have this underlying distrust, and you're scared that that's going to happen to you. But the thing is that I really don't think it's as common as the internet makes it out to be, and that the more that you open your heart really only the more good that you can gain. And yes, you are making yourself more vulnerable, but without that risk, there's no chance that you're going to find something good. And I definitely found something good with my current relationship, and I'm very excited. And I, really think that this one is pretty special. And so it is something that it's when you find those people, you really want to hold on to them and not let them go. But overall, for like the Christmas season and kind of how we can relate this to things that you might be doing today, and I don't know if you guys will be listening to this in the evening or, right after your Christmas morning, but, take the time just to fully open your heart, maybe even to that family or friend that you don't usually talk to. I know that there's a few people in my family and few friends that, maybe I have kind of a service level friendship with, and, I would like it to be a little bit more than that. And that an open heart is full. Because the more that you allow yourself to be in those relationships and make those connections, and even if it isn't with people, that you're open to experiencing new things or doing new things, that you really you have much more to gain than you have to lose. And I know that there are going to be people that hear this and say, well, I've done that before and I've gotten hurt. And I've been there too. And it sucks that those things happen, but it really is, that's a risk that you take. But without the risk, there can be no gain. And like I said in my last video, most of you guys are around my same age, so we have time to kind of do those things and to kind of take those risks before we really have to settle down. And so it's worth it to go out and do those things and to meet those people, because once again, you have more to gain than you have to lose. And for the title of the video, I kind of struggled to think of kind of what to do, because I always try to theme the title to go hand in hand with what the quote is. And it is pretty much, but saying that an open heart is full is mostly true. I would say that, you can have a completely open heart and be vulnerable and be emotionally available for as many people, but you may not feel emotionally fulfilled by those people. You may always be the person that is giving advice but never receiving it, or the person that you feel like you're the only one trying to be vulnerable and it feels very one-sided. And for those people, I would say you're doing it right. I know that it feels like those people are ignoring you or they're not trying to reciprocate, but they notice it. And the people who aren't going to appreciate that are not the people that you should really spend that time with, because the people who are going to appreciate that and reciprocate that are going to come into your life. And those people hopefully are the people that you're spending today with. So make sure you have that gratitude and that you spend that time with them, because they are the people that you should want to spend the rest of your life with. And keep close, because they will help you through those difficult times. So yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to kind of talk about that since it's Christmas and I have had a wonderful opportunity to be able to be with people who have opened their hearts up to me, and it makes me feel very special and very loved. So I am forever grateful for this. And yeah, I hope you all are having a wonderful Christmas, and that whatever you do for New Year's, I hope that you're safe and that the new year welcomes you well. And if you're making resolutions, go for it. I don't know if I will be. I don't know if that's something I really prioritize anymore, but maybe in my New Year's video, I might touch on that more. But yeah, so that's about it for now. I'll see you in the next one.